will be able to cooperate with us. We've been in discussion with the political parties through the structures that we've established, what we call the party liaison committees, and all the political parties have assured us that they're going to be doing their bit to make sure that they mobilize people to participate during this registration. And we're hoping that community leaders, wherever they are, they will also be able to cooperate with us. We believe that as the Electoral Commission, that the only safeguard for peace and stability, it's actually our own communities. And the leaders of those communities, we are hoping that they will be able to work with us to make sure that we do not have difficulties during this period.
There is a possible threat of violence. Are you at all concerned about the safety of your IEC officials?
Well, we, of course, would be concerned if there is a threat of violence against our officials. But we'd like to believe that our communities and the leaders of these communities are responsible enough not to do anything that would cause harm to our processes and to our people.
For
and
instance,
we have put in place mechanism to make sure that we do not have any difficulties on the day of registration.
What I'm asking is, tomorrow, when your people go into Bekkersdal, are you going to go in with the police? Are you going to have a police escort?
As I've indicated, we are determined to proceed with registration tomorrow and on Sunday, and we are in consultation with the political parties as well as the leaders in these communities, and we're hoping that nothing is going to be affecting our processes. But in addition to that, we've been working with law enforcement agencies, and we believe that registration will proceed and will proceed without any difficulties.
If the registration does not go ahead as planned, what happens to the people of those communities? Do they become disenfranchised because of that?
As I've suggested earlier, even after this registration, we are firstly going to sit down as a commission to assess the level of success of registration. And then even after that, we will then still be able to afford people an opportunity through what we call continuous registration. In other words, an individual who's unable to register during this weekend can still be able to go to a municipal office where they live, and they will be registered by what we call our municipal electoral officers in those municipal offices. So registration still continues even after this weekend, but we are hoping that because we have given people access to registration points nearer to where they live, they will take advantage of this opportunity by registering this weekend.
Thank you very much for your time. That was the Deputy Chair of the IEC, Terry Tselane. Simon's got your sports coming up next.
Thanks, Vibhakshini. Yes, and I've also got the latest on Orlando Pirates as they execute a final push for Operation Second Star. And I have to say, it's going to be tough. It's hard to think of a tougher set of circumstances for Pirates to have to face. We're talking about Cairo having a 7 p.m. curfew. The stadium and the pitch are a little bit suspect. And then there are the ultras, the hardcore supporters who will be baying for blood. We also check in with the Springboks, aiming to silence a vociferous Welsh side. And the latest from the Proteas' fourth ODI against Pakistan. It's all coming up after the break.
SABC News plays a critical role in providing unbiased and reliable news. We have a well-established reputation of uncovering, reporting and delivering news. A significant growth in popularity of our news demonstrates the demand for our news content. We continue to provide unrivaled coverage of vital events in and out of the country. Wherever the news is happening, we'll be there to bring them to you at the right time. No one has the news covered like SABC News. We lead and they follow. SABC News, Africa's news leader.
Welcome back. The South African cricket team is on course